Well, this is going to be exciting, especially when what you guys send me is actually going to make a bit of a different episode, but still a really fun episode. Now, all we have to do is just wait and see until we do have an audience in the chat wall over here. So let's see if anybody can hear me, can see me, if we're all good to go and begin. Anybody out there? Hello. Can we start the show? Do we have an audience for this? First and foremost, let's see now. Oh, what's up? Hello, hello. Ah, yes, we do have some people. Very nice to see. All right. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're all doing well now. Yes, yes. Hopefully you can hear me. You can see me. So I think, oh yeah, okay, so we already have a good, oh wow, we do have a good amount. Hello, hello, everyone. I guess with all that said, I think we could go and actually start this thing out. So, welcome again, everybody, to What's in the Box. Yes, and today we actually got a pretty different episode for you all, but first and foremost, however, I do want to go and direct your attention to this right over here. Considering that I might as well go and like repeat this from like at the start and at the finish as well. So just want to go and remind you, yes, this is going to be where I shall go and open up the letters and packages that you guys have sent me to my P.O. box, and then afterwards we could go and have a nice chat and have like a little bit of a little AMA, just have a little pleasant chat. But before I do begin, I just want to go and remind you all, if you guys would like to go and send me a letter or a package and be a part of What's in the Box, then all you have to do is send it to Matt Brunet or AniMat, P.O. Box 96514, Kirkland, RPO, Brunswick, Quebec, H9H5L4, Canada. So, without further ado, let's get into it, which, by the way, I might as well go and share with you what I got here. And this is actually going to be a pretty rare moment in which I actually ended up getting more packages than I did letters. You guys decided you wanted to go and send me stuff instead of more letters, which is surprising, but it's definitely going to make for a fun episode. So without further ado, let us go and actually begin this, and we'll start things off with a little letter here in which it says, oh boy, I got a feeling this is not going to be easy to go and read the writing here, which I think it says Columbia Barnes Job Corp. I think that's what it says. Hold on a sec. Let me just go and get my little state indicator, which is going to be from Moses Lake, Washington. So let's go and start off by opening that up. And yeah, I know like some people have asked like if we could put in some music like in the intro and stuff like that. I need to go and do some research on like how to go and do that while live. Like that would actually be like a cool thing to go and do, especially to go and liven up. I even had people ask me if I could go and do it, like to bring back that old spirit of like the original What's in the Box series, like what I've done before. I mean, I have the music file. I just need to know how to incorporate that onto streaming, to help liven things up. But anyways, let's see the letter that we got here. All right, so, you are an awesome YouTuber. Honorary play button for best YouTuber. Oh, isn't that cute? Here, so this is a little drawing just to go and open up here. Very nice, very nice. From Andrew Haley. I believe that's what the handwriting is. Don't worry, this is not about you. This is about me. I'm not often the best when it comes to reading handwriting, unless it's like very close to like what the printers would do. Anyway, Andrew Halsey. I think that's what the name is. Okay, so Dear AniMat, I really like your videos, and I would love if you reviewed Fritz the Cat and Doggone Trouble, because I would love to know your thoughts on those movies. Also, I wonder how do you how do you something with the AniMat seal of approval and garbage, because they're definitely good. There are definitely good certifications for really good and really bad movies, both live action and animation. Also, I want to tell you that I have been a fan of yours since I was in the 8th grade in middle school. I also want to know if you could have any cartoon character be real, who would it be? Any cartoon character to become real? That's a good question, actually. I think, honestly, I would probably go with my animated crushes if I would go and have a chance to date them, maybe? No, but I think for real, though, if not any of that, then, like, I know it sounds like a dumb answer there, but I don't know if this would count, because technically he would be a video game character, but maybe Pikachu. Just have a pet Pikachu. That I feel like that would be awesome. And I know it sounds very like basic of me, but I mean Pikachu is my favorite Pokemon. Like I know, like it sounds like I said, it sounds basic, like to go with the most popular Pokemon out there. But I mean, Pikachu has always had a soft spot throughout my life, so it's my honest answer. So yeah, I think honestly I'd go with Pikachu. So yeah, all right. So I think that's pretty much it. I think there was also a PS. I almost skipped through. P.S. I also hope I also hope I could be famous like you one day. In fact, I want to be a movie director, and actually I am writing a script for a Pez movie, and I hope and I hope to present that to studios one day and will be accepted. Oh, all right. Well, best of luck for you, Andrew, there. And by the way, thank you so much for the nice letter. All right. Very nice. Very nice. So let's go and move on to the next letter here, which is apparently from Tyler from Pottstown, Pennsylvania, I believe. Yes, Pennsylvania. Good. So let's see what we got here. And funny enough, it looks like it's on a card. I don't know. It's like it's in this type of like I'll show you the envelope. It looks like the kind that like you would put a card in. Okay, whoa. Actually, there's like a bunch of stuff going on. Let's see what we got though. Let's see now. Or first off, maybe I should check if there's like a letter, because I think there's. Well, it's like I know there's like a collection of drawings here, but I am curious. Do we have a letter here, or is it just going to be the drawings? I think it might be the collection of drawings going on. Let's see now. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Actually, this is not bad at all. This is actually pretty sweet. So first and foremost, here is a drawing of Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal. Like this is solid. This is like, I wouldn't even say this is not bad. This is actually like a really solid drawing right here. Holy crap. That is nice. Okay, wow. Really nice, really nice. All right. Let's see. We also got some more drawings to go through. What the? Okay, well, Miss Angro-Pansy? And it has a cutie. I see. I see what's going on here. I see what it is. If you got, I want to see, guys. I know this is freaky at first, but this cutie mark here is very familiar. I want to see if you guys know what this is referring to over here. Because, I see people in the chat. I think it is safe to say that people are understanding what this reference is. This is actually based on a really angry reviewer. So if you do understand what it is, I will go and send you death threats. Oh, yes, okay. I was taken aback at first, and I'm just there like, I see I see the direction that you're going with. Okay, let's see what else. All right, oh, well, okay, well, straightforward. So pretty much a simple, very easy to understand thing, but basically, this is brought to you by the letter fuck off Donald Trump. So yeah, very easy, very simple. Oh, and there's another one. So, oh, well, what do you know? This is brought to you by Zootopia. Although kind of ironic considering that we're using Nick and Judy, considering that they are cops, but still, I do get the message. Yeah, basically simple, straightforward, very easy to understand, agreeable as well. So yeah, I know I'm not necessarily known for swearing, but I mean, if there's a good time to say fuck off, it's towards Donald Trump and towards ICE. All right, there's still more drawings, by the way. There's still more things to discover. Let's see now. Oh, nice. So this is apparently in memory of Samantha Edgar, whom you may know as the voice of Hercules' mom, who I believe is Hermes. But still a very nice drawing, by the way. Really nice over here. All right, that's nice. Let's see what else we got. Oh, well, what do you know? A little bit in the same veins of the message towards Donald Trump and ICE, but a little bit more PG, I guess you could say. PBS Kids, together strong. Very nice over here. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but excuse me. Just, I don't know. I was about to say something, but then suddenly my system was like, hold on, I need to do a thing first. But anyways, as I was saying, but you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there was a judge that actually stopped Donald Trump from having him stop the funding of PBS, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Juju. On a related note, PBS is safe from being defunded now. Yeah, that is true. So that did actually happen. All right, good. And there's one more drawing here, and what is it? Okay, well, a little bit demented, but a same voice actor drawing. I won't go into details, but you could probably decode it yourself here. So, yeah. All right. I mean, like, I understand that, like, yeah, he's a heck of a twist villain in there, but I don't remember I don't remember him going like that savage. Jeez, like, did he really get the Night Howlers that bad in there? All right. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the drawings from Tyler. I'm pretty surprised there wasn't a letter in there, but I guess I'm pretty much used to it. But I gotta say, I think honestly, my favorite of them all easily has to be right over here, the primal drawing. Like, this one was honestly awesome, especially like really going all out with the background as well. This one has to be my favorite, like really good, but still a great set of drawings. So again, thank you so much, Tyler. All right, let's go and move on to our next one, which is going to be from Aubrey Abraham from Orlando, Florida. All right, so we got an Orlando person going on, and this could be a Hallmark card. I mean, as you can see here, this is a Hallmark envelope. Or maybe you could see, I don't know if you can. There we go. Yeah, so you can see here, it's a Hallmark envelope. So let's see if it's, yeah, and it's it's a card even. Ooh, let's see what we got here. Your kindness is appreciated so much. Oh, isn't that sweet? It's a very nice one. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, and we got a letter. Thank you. All right, well, thank you, card. So yes, we actually do have a actual letter. So let's see what we, okay, there's more than, there's gonna be a lot to go and read. And it's double-sided. Oh boy, okay. All right, anyways, okay. Hi, AniMat. This is Aubrey. I'm not sure if you remember me or not, since it has been a while since I wrote a letter to you. In case you don't know, here's a little recap. I was the one who drew a picture of Barry the strawberry from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Other pictures I drew were you asking out Belle, fighting Prince Philip for Princess Aurora's heart, you as a cupcake and as a cat, and you as Totoro. You know, funny enough, some of these actually do sound familiar, actually. I do recall, like, being drawn as a cat and as Totoro and maybe as a cupcake as well. There's something about it that's like, it's clicking inside here. Oh, and I was the one who made paper confetti that went all over the place. You were like, Aubrey, what the fridge is all of this paper? It was kind of embarrassing back then, but I think it's funny now. Yeah, at least, like, now you can look back and laugh, so that's nice. I mean to write to you as soon as you rebooted What's in the Box last year, but since you did it in 2025, aka the worst year of my life, I dealt with too many awful things happening at once. Guess that's what happens when you lose a father and having a jealous half-sibling coming after you, right? Ooh, geez, sorry to hear that. Yeah, my problems are not normal, as you could tell. This might be a weird question to ask, but what is your best advice on grieving? Oh boy, that's I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a very heavy question right there, but I think let's see, how to deal with grieving. That is honestly that is a good question. I'm not gonna lie. How could I go and answer that? Because I will admit, like, I've had times of grief, but I am fortunate in my life where it hasn't happened as often. But I will say that, actually, I think I know a pretty good moment. But basically, have some, like, I think it's best to have some time, like, if you can, reserve a time where you could just let out all of your emotions. Like, have a time where you have nothing else to do and just dedicate it to yourself, where you could just let it all out, rather it be unleash whatever anger you feel, whatever sadness you may feel, whatever emotions that you may have, or like if you really need to burst out crying or anything, just have the time to just go and fully unleash all of that. Even and also make sure that you can have like some appropriate time, because because it could depend on some people. I know it might sound like, maybe just reserve a few hours. Like for some people, maybe it would depend, like you might need a day or you might need a week. But like if you're in the stage of, if you are in a stage of grieving, have some time for yourself. Like, even if it means to separate yourself from like school or from work or anything, make sure that you can let all of that out of your system first before you could take any steps to figure out how to do, since after you can move on. So I think that would be the best advice. If you guys have any advice in the chat wall, please, you can put out some of your own as well. Just want to see, like, in fact, if you guys know if there's any that you can figure out. Let's see. My dad passed away too. Be easy on yourself and acknowledge your feelings and be with people who support you. Honestly, that's a really good one there. It's one way to grieve someone, but it's even more deranging when someone else wants to grieve you, especially my grandma's sociopathic friend who states several times, "It would be better if you haven't existed at all." Yeah, just tell, at that point, you could just tell that person you're next. All right, let's see. I think we could go and continue anyways. So the main reason why I wanted to write back to you for the first time in 10 years is because I wanted to tell you about my friend Nicholas and how our band grew thanks to your videos and podcasts. Here's how it all started 14 years ago. Really interesting. Nick and I have been friends since high school, and we took some classes together, particularly theater. We were in the stage play together of The Little Mermaid. I was Ursula and he was Scuttle. When I graduated in 2013, we didn't talk as much as we used to. But then I signed up for Facebook 3 years later, and we started talking again. On the night of my 19th birthday, Nick mentioned that it was me in your past What's in the Box videos. Specifically, it was the one when I kept telling you how much I loved Hiccup and Jack Frost, respectively. He immediately knew that it was me because I would talk about Jack Frost nonstop in our high school days. Since then, we've been talking about you and all things animation related, and also video games, since he was a big fan of Nintendo. When you created AniMat's Crazy Cartoon Cast in early 2018, that was when we started talking to each other every week. Well, almost every week. If we get too busy with our livelihoods, we're still talking about your podcast to this day. And yes, we were both okay with you talking about Donald Trump and how much of a horrible president he is. We didn't like him either, and we're both independent. Heck, we don't like Ron DeSantis for his strong hatred towards Disney and that confusing bill of his. Even my mom hates him. Anyways, thanks to your podcast, thanks to our podcast talks, we've been seeing each other in person. I would show up for his birthday and Christmas parties. We went to the movies together, and he even showed up to my dad's celebration of life. That's how much you've given our friendship a major boost. Forgot to tell you that we both wanted to work in animation industry someday. Remember me telling you that I wanted to work at Disney Animation, but suggested that I'm better off as a voice actor? Well, you're right. Right after college, I went straight into voice acting, took some classes, found a lot of auditions online, and did more than 6 gigs in the past 3 years. As for Nick, he's studying to be a 3D graphic designer. Don't worry, we are both aware of the massive toxicity in the cartoon community and are trying to keep each other safe. Even Hollywood is one enormous nuclear bomb within itself. Fandoms, am I right? I guess that's pretty much it for now. Let me know what your thoughts about my story. Love to hear your feedback. Have a nice day. Sincerely, Aubrey Abraham. P.S. If I don't write to you on your birthday, have a very merry unbirthday to you. Wow. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This is something that I'm gonna need to let this sink in. And this is honestly one of those moments that with my videos, I kind of underestimate the power that it can give to other people. Like mainly when I do my videos or when I do my podcasts, a lot of it is just making myself happy, doing something that I enjoy doing, which is talking about animation and seeing the power that it can do, like even like really form friendships and like strengthen them as well. Honestly, it's like I'm in shock, but like I'm also amazed as well. Like honestly, this is like I feel like so far this is going to be one of the most memorable stories that I've read in here with What's in the Box. This is honestly incredible. Honestly, I think I really need to keep this as a reminder that this isn't just like with what I do on YouTube and stuff. Like it's not just doing good for me, it's doing good for others as well. Like this is actually really nice. I honestly, thank you so much, Aubrey. This is wow. Like I'm really touched by this. I really am. Like I thought, like honestly, maybe like all these packages could probably be the highlight of what's going to be in store in this, but this right here, this is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. This is honestly like this is a highlight there. This honestly has made my day. So yeah, honestly, I don't know if you're in the chat wall, Aubrey, but thank you so much for this. This is honestly amazing. All right, so with that said, let's go and move on to our next one here. And oh boy, of course, we got a heck of a cover right over here, which can only mean one thing, and I believe it's I don't know what's his name. Leo, I think it's Leo Quinn. Like he's like, yeah, Leo Quinn. It is Leo Quinn. Leo Quinn from Ireland. Oh boy. Let's see. Okay, well, there are some questions in the back, but I've like, honestly, I've already answered them in the past, so we don't have to go into that. So just got to be careful not to not to ruin the art piece. So let's see now. All right. There we go. All right, I think I've managed to. Okay, not where my hand is. Not the best idea to have. All right. Okay. Oh boy, there's a lot going on here. Okay, let's get into this. Let's see now. Woo. All right. Let's see. Do we have both sides? Yes, it is a two-sider thing. Hey there, Maddie. It's your boy, Leo Quinn. I just want to say that I have some great news. Can you guess what it is? I'll tell ya. I made a movie. How awesome is that? It's called Antha. It's about two college buddies, Wade and Lucas, who are so stressed out at college work being so hard. So as a way to balance it out, they ordered a robot named Antha to do the work for them. Now, this worked out pretty well at first. You see, Wade and Lucas are kind of complete idiots and don't really know that sometimes technology isn't always your friend. If you want to know what happens, I highly recommend for you to watch it because you would love it. If you want to watch it, just go on YouTube, type in Leo Quinn Antha, and then you'll find it. I made it with stop motion, and it took around 7 months. 7 months to make for a simple idea to the finished product. So could you please give Antha a watch? Because I've spent so much time working on it that I want an actual movie to get. I want an actual movie to give their thoughts on it. And when you're done watching it, leave a comment down below because it would help even more. I hope you enjoy it. Now it's time for questions. Is there anything about Zootopia that you don't like, since no movie is perfect and neither is Zootopia? Honestly, I would probably say that maybe Bellwether is not the best in terms of a plot twist villain. I think really that's the only one so far that's like on top of my head that like, if I would provide a criticism, like, don't get me wrong, she's still a pretty solid villain on her own, but Disney has made better twist villains than Bellwether. And I would even say Linksley is actually a better twist villain. Like, that's one thing that the second film actually improved upon in the first. So I think that would be the one criticism that I would give it. Other than that, though, I still stand by that I adore it, and it's one of my favorite movies. Let's see. Would Escape from Planet Earth actually be good if they never had the nightmare of production or that lawsuit? Would it be good if the production went smoothly? That honestly would be very hard to say because, yeah, it can happen that sometime, like a lot of people would say that if the production can go haywire, then that could generally lead to a movie becoming bad. But sometimes it could go, sometimes it could be vice versa as well. There are some productions that it could be an absolute nightmare and like the people who are in charge can actually also be a nightmare, but they could also turn out good. Case in point, well, we know the stories about the Spider-Verse films with Phil Lord and Chris Miller, or particularly with Phil Lord. Or even recently, there was a little bit of a controversy that emerged related to Smiling Friends as well, which there was in which one of the directors of Smiling Friends actually put out a video about the experience working on it. And apparently it was a little bit of a similar story where the animators did end up getting overworked. And when Michael and Zach announced that they're ending the show, at the very least, not everyone knew about the cancellation, or that they want to, not the cancellation, but that they, like, a lot of people working on it didn't know that the show was over. So even they were kind of taken aback that they kind of lost their jobs at that point. But yeah, honestly, it's like, to go and answer that question, like, you could correct me if I'm wrong in terms of those details about Smiling Friends, by the way. But to go and answer your question here, I don't know, honestly. Like, even productions that could go very well, like, sometimes whatever they would bring out wouldn't turn out great in the first place. So it's like, I think the best answer that I could put out is like, maybe, but I wouldn't bet on it. Let's see. Are you also, wait, hold on. Are you also aware of the alleged transphobia in Smiling Friends? Actually, I think yeah, like the one that Jazzy Oliver called out on. I've heard a little bit, not as much, but I would say, like, I think kind of, like, I didn't fully get into it, but I would say, like, maybe. Anyways, let's see now. What was the first movie that you have ever watched? Well, and this is according to my parents, but apparently the first movie that I've ever seen, at least in theaters, was the original release of The Lion King back in 1994. So that might actually be the answer right there. Other than that, though, I mean, there's a lot of childhood movies that I've had, like when I was very young, like with Alice in Wonderland, The Three Caballeros, and the Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner movie. But I don't know. Anyways, is it okay that I actually love Cars 2? I mean, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Like, as long as you're not using your love or your opinion on a movie to go and hurt other people, honestly, it's perfectly fine. Like, you know, it's a case of just you do you. If you enjoy a movie, then that's okay. Like, personally, I'll just say right now, like, the concept of, like, well, you know, the concept of like an unpopular opinion or a hot take or specifically like caring about what other people say that may be like a controversial opinion or a hot take of like, oh, I like this movie or I don't like this movie. I think it's so stupid. It really doesn't matter if someone does have like a hot take or an unpopular opinion or like whatever, because at the end of the day, movies are just freaking movies. So in that regards, if you enjoy Cars 2, if you think it's great, honestly, that's perfectly fine. Like, go and enjoy it. Go have fun with it. Like, I'm not going to go and stop you. I mean, personally, I'll disagree with it. I don't like Cars 2, but I mean, we can have our own opinions and that's perfectly okay. You love Cars 2? Awesome. So anyways, keep up the good work, and I hope you love Antha. Peace out. Bye, Leo Quinn. All right, so, and he also brought in a whole batch of drawings here. So let's see what we got. Okay, well, first off, a little bit of a violent one here. Apparently this is a little rant about the Oscars, about Big Hero 6 winning Best Animated Feature, but it should have gone to the Lego Movie. Honestly, in my opinion, I felt like I would have given it to Big Hero 6 before giving it to the Lego Movie. But then again, I would have wanted How to Train Your Dragon 2 to win. Okay. Then we also got a train. It's basically a train with a giraffe that's like his head is just poking out of it. So we got a train. We also got a little comic. Basically a little like comic strip style thing about making breakfast. So there is that. Yeah, I know. Like, I will admit that first drawing is a little bit of a yikes. Like Baymax. Like, I don't think Baymax would deserve that. Let's see. We also got another one. Another one which, oh boy, already, like, dude loves his violence. I think it is safe to say, dude is really into his violence. And we also got Mario, specifically Illuminations Mario. So we got a drawing of him right here. We also got another. Oh wow, we actually got a whole collection of comics. So here's one about a bathroom. So we also got a bathroom comic going on right over here. And then we also got that about that. I don't know if okay, this one I don't know if I could even show. This one it's like yeah, this one I don't know. I'm just not gonna show it because I don't want to get flagged either on YouTube or on Twitch, so I'm gonna save that over here. We also got a thief character going on. Very interesting, very nice. Let's see. We also got a little movie set going on. So just to show. Oh, okay. So it's just showing the opportunity on how to make a movie. Very cool. We also got this thing going on here, like basically an alien burger joint. Next up, we got Caveman. We got Caveman making his meal, just doing his own thing. All right. And then we got one of his comic characters named Maureen. I don't know if these are anger lines or stink lines that are on top of her, but she does have a massive zit on her nose. We also got the couch potato over here. Okay, I don't know if this, hold on. Maybe, okay, this is the final one, but yeah, I'm just gonna cover it again for the sake of not getting flagged, but this is apparently a parody of Harry Potter with Harry Popper and the Unknown Smell. So there is that. Okay, that was a lot. Dang. Didn't expect to go through a whole art gallery like that. But anyways, thank you so much, Leo. Okay, and we got one more letter to go through, and this one is actually going to be from AK Golden from Chandler, Arizona. All right, so let's see what Golden has for us now. And funny enough, this is actually one that I picked up just today. So yeah, you got lucky right there. How the fridge am I going to open this? Hold on. Dang it, he did too good of a job to seal it. I don't know, where do I open? Oh, okay, well, okay, maybe. Yeah, this'll do. Okay. I found an opening. All right, there we go. All right, we're back on track, folks. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see what we got. Ooh, we got some pictures. Oh, interesting. All right. Let's see what okay. Hold on a sec. All right. Anyways, it's just that there were some pictures also attached here. Anyways, hi Matt, AK Golden here once again. I have a feeling you're gonna love this letter. Seeing how much of a Muppet fan you are, I thought I'd take this moment to share a memory of mine. Back in Christmas of 2021, I went to Atlanta, Georgia to spend the holidays with my relatives. At the time, the US was still slowly recovering from the pandemic, but I did make the most out of my trip. One of the last places I visited was the Center for Puppetry Arts, and my personal favorite part was the Jim Henson exhibit. While there, I saw many displays of Muppet characters from Sesame Street, The Muppet Show, Fraggle Rock, and more, and seeing them together was truly amazing. Even if still behind glass, I like to imagine them coming to life. Guess that's part of the Henson magic. Also, one special exhibit was a display of Santa and Rudolph from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That felt extra special, not just for the holidays, but because much of the film's puppets were known to be destroyed and lost through time. Whether these were the original puppets or just stills that were used for promos, it was still worth seeing. It was still worth it to see a bit of history of one of my favorite specials. At the time I was writing this, I was planning a trip back to Atlanta to attend my cousin's high school graduation, so hopefully I'll get to see those puppets again. In the meantime, I thought I'd show you some pics I took from my last trip. on the subject, I wanted to know if you had a chance to watch the DVD of the 2018 Muppet Babies. I often watch the show on Disney Plus, and while it is aimed for preschoolers, it's still enjoyable for any Muppet fans, no matter how old. To me, it feels like a mix of both Rugrats and the Backyardigans, both my favorites, both creative and imaginative. And considering one of the crew members was Mr. Warburton, along with some of his writing colleagues, it even has a bit of a vibe from Codename Kids Next Door, especially when Gonzo has the number 2 voice. I'd even say Summer makes a great addition to the cast and is even one of my favorites, mainly because I love penguins and art. If you have seen the 2018 series at all, I'd like to know your thoughts and if you have a favorite moment you'd like to share. From AK Golden. Well, I am sorry to say, no, I haven't had a chance. I was just too busy with so many things on my personal end. But still, though, I mean, I still appreciate that you did send me the DVD in the first place. Honestly, it's been quite a while since I've seen any episodes, like even just like clips to see out of curiosity. But I mean, like, one fun standout that I gotta say is Gonzo's Cinderella story and the twist that they put into that I find to be a very nice message, and honestly one that kids should learn nowadays, even if it would get a lot of like conservative backlash. It's an important lesson for kids to learn that it's best to be their true selves, like even if it's something that is out of the conservative social norms, if you get what I mean. But anyways, he also shared with me a bunch of these pictures, so let's see. Hopefully you could go and check them out. Yes, okay, so we could still see it. So as you can see, this is a picture of Ernie and Bert over here. And we also got a picture of, oh boy. So we got Big Bird, but I'm kind of surprised to see Oscar the Grouch here. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but don't you think like his eyes are a little bit like, yeah, okay, there we go. Like, don't you think his eyes are a little too buggy over here? Like, I don't know. This is, for me, this is like a too jolly Oscar the Grouch. Like, this looks more like Oscar the Joyous, and it's making me a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, let's see. Oh, we also got some Fraggles over here. Very nice. Oh, and also we got Sprock. We also got Sprock. All right. And I believe we also got a bunch of other pictures that slid out of here. So let's see now. We got Gumby over here. So we got, of course, our Clokey's very own Gumby. We also got the stop motion puppets from Corpse Bride. So we got that going on. And here are the legends themselves. We got Santa and Rudolph. So we got this going on. Very nice. We also got a picture of Elmo and a little bit of Cookie Monster on the side with the number 6. And then we got the great legend himself, Kermit the Frog, over here. And, well, I kind of have to say it in order to save my own life, the even more glorious legend, Miss Piggy. So, yes, oh, very nice. Honestly, maybe, like, okay, I'm not planning on doing it anytime soon, but honestly, I would like to go to Atlanta, Georgia, just to go and check out to go and check out the Center of Puppetry Arts. I would love to go and check that out, especially for the Jim Henson exhibit. I mean, like, it's honestly the two places. Funny enough, I actually did get a friend of mine who actually was recently in New York City, and he actually had a chance to go to the Museum of Moving Images to check out the Jim Henson exhibit, as well as checking out the Jim Henson Creature Shop over there. So yeah, honestly, there's a lot of those Muppet places and I guess you could say those Jim Henson museums that I would like to go and check out. All right, so with that said, those are it for the letters, and now it's time we get into the packages. And I know usually I would go and save like the biggest one for last, but I think I'm going to go and start this off here because, of course, this is another big box that comes to us. Oh, crap. Hold on. I think I'll be right back. One of them fell. Hold on. Hopefully it's not going to be something fragile. Okay. There we go. All right. Anyways, all right. As I was saying, yes, we might as well go and start off with the Hong Kong box. Yes, this is from the same freaking Hong Kong guy, who I guess has a massive warehouse of DVD and Blu-rays that he just needs to get out of, just get rid of the inventory. So let's see what we got here. All right. Just need to go and open this. All right. Let's see. All right. Hold on. All right. And this is a big box as well. So like, I don't know how many freaking DVDs and Blu-rays are going to be inside this. All right. So let's see what we got in here. All right. Oh, you know what? Okay. So we're off to a good start. So far we got Blu-rays of Frozen and the 2011 Muppets movie. Very nice. Very cute. Let's see. Next up, we also got a Blu-ray of The Odd Life of Timothy Green. Also, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I haven't heard great things, so I guess that's a thing. Ooh, but then the next one here is In the Heights. Honestly, this is a movie that I've always wanted to go and check out. Like, I've heard great things about it, but I have yet to go and actually see it myself. So at least having this, it'll give me an opportunity to do so. And what the fridge? Oh, is this what is this? Oh, and this is, oh wow, this is bigger than I thought. Oh, it's a puzzle. Oh my God, look at, okay. Wow, this is actually really cool. Check this out. So this is a puzzle of Castle in the Sky. Yo, this is actually very nice. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, this is just a big, like, hopefully, let me just double check inside. Okay, yes, so it is a big 1,000-piece puzzle. All right, okay, perfect. Oh man, and honestly, I love Castle in the Sky, so this is honestly very nice. All right, so this actually, you know what? This is honestly much better. Honestly, instead of getting the random load of like Blu-rays and DVDs, like stuff like this is what makes it worth it. So thank you very much, Hong Kong person. Okay, anyways, now we got the other stuff. So let's go and hold on, there's a piece of paper that's like stuck to me, or it's like a sticker. First up, we got apparently this little eBay thing from Kevin Wakewich from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Ooh, another Canadian. Maybe one of these days I need to bring in scissors. I think scissors could actually help me out with this. All right, so let's see. And on this eBay package, we got a Blu-ray. Hold on a sec. We got a Blu-ray over here, and it's a Blu-ray of, hold on. And the big reveal is, hold on. Wait, I'm gonna open it. There we go. Oh, well, what do you know? Spies in disguise. Wow, you people really want to help me out with Animation Look Back Blue Sky, which, by the way, as I am recording this, keep in mind that it is going to be part 3 is going to be coming out next week. So, wow, you're already sending me the materials that I'll need, and hopefully this will have some good amount of bonus features to look into in order to go and learn about the behind the scenes and, provide me the materials to make Animation Look Back Blue Sky. So thank you very much, Kevin, for the Blu-ray. All right. Awesome. Okay. So, should I go with this actually? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. So this is apparently an Amazon thing. I don't know what's in store, but let's see what's inside. And what we got here. Ooh. Oh, nice. Check it out. It's a Blu-ray of Future Boy Conan. I remember a while back, I actually did review this movie. Or not a movie. It's a series. It's honestly a very fascinating piece of animation history. especially when this is one of the early works of Hayao Miyazaki himself. So honestly, really fascinating, and honestly, really fun that now I get to have the Blu-ray of it. Let's see now. And hold on, there is more, by the way. And on top of that, hold on a second. Is there a note? Oh, now I see. Because this is okay. So this is actually brought to us by Jose Usagi Archuleta. Enjoy this Blu-ray copy, especially with its place in animation history and its so relevant themes of anti-fascism, environmentalism, and how much its message has touched me as a person. From Jose Usagi Archuleta. Awesome. Thank you, Jose. But there seems to be one more little thing here. And let me see what we got. And it is, hold on a sec. It's a Scholastics thing. And it is Unico Awakening. Oh, I think I might have heard of this before. Hopefully I'm opening it in the right way. Or is it like in this side? Yeah, this is apparently like one of Osamu Tezuka's creations, Unico Awakening. Ooh, really nice. I'm not gonna lie. So this is more, so this is not a manga. This is more like a regular straightforward comic. I see. Okay, so it's not going from right to left, it's going from left to right. Okay, I got you now. All right, I see. All right, thank you so much, Jose. Really nice here. Honestly, and I feel really excited to actually now have a Blu-ray of Future Boy Conan. What happened to my second screen? What the fridge? Okay, it's back on. Hopefully it didn't interrupt anything. Yeah, Unico, the cutest unicorn. Okay, no, it's just for a moment my second monitor just like turned off for some reason, and I'm like, what the fridge happened right there? Okay, but anyways, let's see. We got another piece over here. This is another Amazon thing, and apparently it seems to already be opened. So let's see what we got inside this one. All right. Yeah, that'll be enough to go and open. Yep, there we go. And apparently, it's a DVD. We got a DVD, and this one had do we have any other letters inside? Or I think no. Okay, so we don't know who it's from, but I got volume 1 and 2 of Rex the Runt. And I don't know if it's just the DVD itself or if it's sent like this, but yeah, so I got Rex the Runt. All right. Honestly, I don't think I've ever heard of Rex the Runt, honestly. So I don't know what's in store with this, and I don't know if this is like the entire series that we got over here, but yeah, so I got the DVD of Rex the Runt. So yeah, all right. Thank you so much, whoever sent me this one. So it'll be interesting to see what the fridge is in store with this. It's an Armin series. All right. Okay, so it's apparently one of the more unhinged Armin shows out there. Hold on. A parental advisory. Though you may need your kids to explain the rude jokes, they're still rude, so be advised. All right, thank you for the little tip on that. All right, whoa, Schmet. Okay, don't drop things. Okay, I think I'll go with this one, actually. This one feels a little lighter. And this one is from Dave Sebel from Surrey, Ontario. Ooh. And I don't think I need to have anything to go and cut it open. I could use my own hands. Let's see now. What do we have over here? All right, so first and foremost, all right, we got, this is wow, what do you know? We actually got the first season of the regular Creature Comforts. I think in the last What's in the Box, I ended up getting the, what was it? I think I got the American version of Creature Comforts, or like the American spinoff, I guess you could say. But yeah, this seems to be the regular Creature Comfort series. Ooh, really nice. And let's see. And this one we got, it's a 2-pack. The two, okay, so apparently it's a box. Okay, well, as you can see, like the box is like completely flattened out. And apparently they say it also has a second season. Oh, well, what do you know? Here it is. Here's the second season as well. So managed to get the two and even the box itself. And apparently some assembly required. Well, good news is that it is easy assembly. So I could just, yeah, there we go. So I could just put it up like this. Oops, nope, wrong way. Hold on there. There we go. Hey, there it is. Creature Comfort 2-pack set and both DVDs intact. All right, very awesome. Thank you so much, Dave. Really nice over here. So I'll see where I could go and put it in my collection. I mean, honestly, it's kind of funny and great that now we're actually getting more, you know, like now my collection is actually getting more and more of these creature comforts. So I think that's one of the most surprising things about what's in the box so far is that it's helping me gather a collection of the physical media of Aardman's creature comforts. All right, so we have, or even like just a bunch of like different Aardman shows. Like I just realized it's like, oh yeah, I got Creature Comforts and I also got Rex the Runt. All right, so we do have one more thing to go and open right over here. So it's this big thing and it doesn't have, it doesn't tell us where it's from, but we will go and figure out what's inside. So let's see now. Yeah, I think for next time, I'm going to need scissors because I feel like scissors are going to be more convenient to have, especially to open stuff like this. But, oh, I think I actually know who might have sent it, though. Hold on a sec. Let's see. I'm going to need to open this a little bit more. Hold on a sec. Come on. Okay, I don't want to go and also hurt the thing that's inside. Or I'll just use I'll use strength. Hold on a sec. I'm a big boy. I'm strong. I can go and open it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and yeah, I think it's from Kevin because on top of the Blu-ray, I also got the art of Spies in Disguise. And wow, and I already noticed some familiar names because the foreword is funny enough from Troy Quane and Nick Bruno, who would go on to go and direct Nimona. Well, what do you know? All right, so even more materials for animation look back Blue Sky. I think the only thing like at this point, like now, like there's a lot that I'm covered from here because now moving forward, as of this, what's in the box, of course, like the only stuff that I need so far would have to be, I'm trying to think because there's the stuff for part 4, but then again, I already got the stuff for the Peanuts movie, including the art of book there. And then I guess I'm pretty much covered for part 5 as well for like the later stuff that they would go and do. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. I think I got like almost all, like, unless there is like a physical book of like the art of Nimona. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much, all right with, what I got over here. But wow, what a heck of an episode and a lot of great, and may I say some heartfelt surprises as well. But at this point, we don't have to go and end it off right now. We could go and have a little bit of a Q&A or an AMA or whatever the fridge is called. You know, just have a little bit of time to go and chat. So if you guys have any questions you would like to go and answer, let me know what you guys think. You know, like ask me anything and I'll do the best I can to go and answer. All right, let's see now. Oh boy, I see a lot of people asking about Coyote versus Acme. Yeah, I'm definitely ready for that. But of course, I will be saving my entire thoughts for it for the next episode of AniMat's Crazy Cartoon Cast. So I know that a lot of you are going to be hyped up for that, as much as I see that you're hyped up for the trailer. How do you feel about the critical reception of Michael? Good question. Let me go and double check on that. Has it already gotten a score on Rotten Tomatoes? Let me see. All right. What are people saying about Michael? Okay. It tabarnak. Yeah. So it's not good. So far, it's just 32% on Rotten Tomatoes. But then again, that's just 32% of critics who do like it. Let's see what let's go into the specifics. Let's see what the reviews say. Let's see, we got 2 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Oh boy, this one didn't like it. 1 out of 4. Then one just says crap. Okay, we got a few positive ones. Crap, and then 2. Just glancing over the scores. Let's see, 2. Okay, so it's not as terrible, I see. It's just a lot okay, it doesn't look like it's going to be the worst movie of the year, but it does lean more towards either mediocre to bad. At least that's what I've been gathering, at least with seeing with what they're saying over here. So still though, just having a 32%, yeah, that's obviously not good, but yeah, I don't know. But I think it's safe to say I don't think I'll be interested to go and see Michael on the big screen. I think I'm going to lower that priority to some other time, or maybe when it comes out either on digital or on streaming or whatever. All right, let's see now. What do you think of Snoopy Unleashed so far? I don't know, because at that point they have still just announced it. So yeah, I don't really have much of an opinion to say, but I am hoping it is great. And it looks like it could actually be the sequel that we'll get of the Peanuts movie, especially when I believe Steve Martino is directing the movie. So that's going to be exciting. Let's see now. I do wonder what you think about the ASL version of a few musical sequences that Walt Disney Animation Studios is doing. They reanimated some of the musical scenes, but made the characters do ASL, or American Sign Language. So far, only Frozen 2, Moana 2, and Encanto are getting the ASL treatment. I think this is absolutely incredible what Disney Animation is doing. It's a shame no one is talking about it. Honestly, I actually saw a clip, just one clip of what they've been talking about with the ASL reanimated versions of those movies. I remember I saw a clip of Encanto where it's the ASL version of We Don't Talk About Bruno. And honestly, it was jaw-dropping. It was literally taking those animated musical sequences and actually doing legit, and it's the characters legit doing sign language. I felt it's honestly Disney going that extra mile just to go and just to provide that level of accessibility. And honestly, it is what they did there with that clip of We Don't Talk About Bruno. I find it to be absolutely phenomenal. No joke. If you guys have Disney Plus, I recommend you go and check out the ASL versions of those movies like Frozen 2, Encanto, or Moana 2, or just try to find it on social media. And oh my God, it is honestly amazing with what they had. Now, I will say the choices that they made for the movies, okay, they went to go and get Disney's most recent musicals with Moana 2, Encanto, and Frozen 2. I kind of wish that they would also include Wish into that, because if you're going to do all your recent animated musicals, you might as well go and include Wish into the mix as well. I don't maybe this is just me, but I don't really see why not. You might as well. But hopefully, like, yeah, like if this is something that Disney would go and do, then in my opinion, I feel like honestly, they need to do more. Like this is like, honestly, hopefully they will go and expand upon this, because I feel like that is such a phenomenal idea. And again, this is something that Disney Animation should really be applauded for, because yeah, a lot of people are just focusing on like whatever new thing they're going to be putting out and just bash on whatever like they would be releasing with stuff like Hex and stuff. But Disney Animation has still been putting out some like amazing stuff. Like another thing that not many people have been talking about is like a lot of their shorts as well. Like now I will say, they haven't been putting out like a lot of big name shorts out there, but like the stuff that they've been putting out on Disney Plus, like they are still great. Like a great example is there's a new one that they put out, Versa. Versa, honestly, is a wonderful short. That one, I find it is great. Yeah, and someone even said it on the chat wall. It is very emotionally moving. So honestly, yeah, like I highly recommend you like go and check out a lot of what Disney Animation has been doing lately, like with the ASL stuff or with Versa. Honestly, like they are worth checking out. Like they really are great. And I mean, I don't care what social media has been saying about them, but Disney Animation has been cooking. Like, oh my God, they've been cooking a variety of dishes so far, but man, some of the stuff they've been cooking out, like you cannot miss out on those. All right. Anyways, let's see what other comments people do have. Let's see. With the Super Mario Galaxy movie now officially surpassing $750 million at the box office, do you think it'll surpass $1 billion, especially since the critical reception towards Michael hasn't been good so far? Yeah. Yes, it will. Honestly, I think regardless of how Michael is, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is still going to do amazingly well because it's an animated movie that's primarily aimed for kids. It's not going after the same target audience as what Project Hail Mary or The Mummy or what Michael is going through. Like even if Michael would come out as an absolute masterpiece, one of the best movies of the year, even if that would be the case, it wouldn't really affect the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It would, like, the Super Mario Galaxy movie would still be doing fine on its own, and it would still be on an easy track to go and get over $1 billion. I don't even think that's a question. That's like a guarantee right there, at least in my opinion. Let's see now. What else do you have here? Will you review the new Tom and Jerry movie that is coming out in September? If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Yes, actually, I do know what you're talking about. And even though this is like a Viva Kids movie, or Viva Kids is distributing it, I will say, yes, I'm actually going to go and review Tom and Jerry, The Forbidden Compass. I am going to plan that to go and add that to my repertoire of what I'll be reviewing in the future. But that's going to be much later in the year. That's going to be like coming out in September. So in that regards, yeah, I'll just say now, yes, I will be reviewing that. All right. Let's see what else we got here now. Let's see. Good news and bad news. Okay. The bad news is that someone apparently got injured on the set of the live action How to Train Your Dragon 2 and lost several fingers. But the good news is that Friday is my birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday. And, yeah, I did hear about that actually. Like, it was just about like an hour or two ago. I actually saw it on my phone where there was that accident that did occur. From what I've read, and like for those of you who are squeamish, you can mute this because, yeah, it is a pretty nasty story. But the story goes is that apparently, and this actually happened offset, but there was actually someone, a crew member, working on the How to Train Your Dragon 2 live action remake, apparently had an incident with the saw and ended up losing some of his fingers. And yeah, like I saw that and I was like, oh boy, yeah, that's a yikes right there. Oof. Yeah, yeah, that sucks. And hopefully I wish them the best on that. But yeah, we'll see how we'll see how that goes with it. Anyways, oh, okay. Even if it is distributed by Angel, are you planning to do Animal Farm, which will be released on the same day as Netflix's Swapped? Well, honestly, yes and no. No, I'm not going to be reviewing Animal Farm because, again, it is going to be distributed by Angel Studios. But I will be doing something a little bit different. I will be doing a video that is related to Angel Studios and with Animal Farm. Now, don't expect a big video, by the way. Don't expect something that's going to be like heavily edited or like a major thing. I will say now it will be like a unique vlog style video, but I'm just going to say that I will be doing something about it. So just gonna go and let you know. And in the meantime, yes, I will go and do I will go and do a review of Swapped. Let's see. Are Angel Studios Trump supporters? I believe so. I believe Angel Studios, they lean in a lot more to the right, and that the big heads are I believe they are Trump supporters. I could be wrong on that, but like there's a lot of signs that do say absolutely they are. Let's see now. What are there any other comments to go and see? Oh, I know you have a distaste for Disney's DTV, but do you have any interest for Tarzan 2? The direct to home video sequels and stuff. Do you have any interest of Tarzan 2? Just asking. I thought you'd like to know Phil Collins did 2 additional songs for the movie. They're great, but not too impactful as the first, since the movie's like long Muppet. It's like a long Muppet Babies cartoon. Still, it is funny. I will admit I haven't seen Tarzan 2, but I'm not excited for the day that I would go and see Tarzan 2, especially when I haven't heard any great things about that movie. So I don't know, man. I don't know. For now, I'm going to say no, I don't have any interest to watch Tarzan 2 on my own. All right. Oh, interesting. Let's see here. Hi, Matt. It's Aurélien from France. I have one Toronto-related question. How to use the TTC regarding the fares, Presto card, or any other card payments. I plan to visit the city in 2028, and here's the list of places I want to visit: the Batashu Museum, the Casa Loma, the CN Tower, the Hockey Hall of Fame, Little Canada, Art Gallery of Ontario, Ontario Science Centre, Royal Ontario Museum, St. Michael's Ballista, Toronto Botanical Gardens, Toronto Mocha, and Toronto Zoo. That's all for me. See you later, dude. Oh, so, okay. Well, the thing is with Toronto is that they got a pretty interesting system going on. And like for me, like what I did is that I actually use my phone. But the thing is that as long, like if you have your credit card, you can actually just do that. Like it works very easily. The thing is that when you use your credit card, you'll get like a fee of like $3 to $4. And from there, you'll actually have an hour or two to use any of the public transport systems in Toronto, rather it be the streetcars or the subway stations or stuff like that. So really, it's just a matter of like, if you have, like, what I did is that I registered my credit card on my phone. So all I did was that I tapped my phone and I was able to get into the transport system. So yeah, honestly, it's a lot easier than you may expect, but I that would be my best recommendation when you do go to Toronto, is just have your credit card on your phone, and it can work about the same as any transport card. All right. Let's see what else. Any other questions? Or I think I'll go and answer like one or two, and then I'll probably be pretty much be done. I've been to Toronto once. It's very lovely. Domichi encourages me to return to Toronto. Well, yeah. I mean, like, isn't Domichi from Toronto though? I'm sure like it is her hometown. So like, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. But the thing is that for me, I went there because I had family. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be another point this year that I'm going to go and revisit Toronto. Let's see. What else do we have here? I wouldn't mind seeing an ASL version of K-pop Demon Hunters. Honestly, with the fact that Disney has already done it, like especially with films like Frozen 2, Encanto, and Moana 2, like I feel like that would be that would be a really good thing for Netflix and for Sony Animation to do. Like honestly, if this can be a thing that we can introduce to animated features, like this is something I would love to see others to jump into as well, especially like from Netflix. If they can, like honestly, if we could go and expand upon this idea beyond Disney, that would actually be wonderful. But so far, Disney is already having a great lead, especially when they've done it with not one, but like with 3 of their features. And I hope that, again, that they can go and do more. Maybe they'll maybe the next time they'll also do it with Wish and the first Moana and the first Frozen. Let's see. If I may share an idea for a future animation look back, will you do one on Hasbro Studios talking about the history of My Little Pony, Littlest Pet Shop, and Transformers? Maybe I could put it in consideration. So we'll see about that. Let's see now. Let's see if there's one more question. Okay. Since so many animated characters have gotten spin-offs, if there is any animated character that you think deserves to have his or her own spin-off, who would it be and why? For me, I would love to see a Diane Foxington movie from The Bad Guys, Lola Loud from The Loud House, and Frozen from The Incredibles to get their own spin-offs. Ooh, that is a very good question, honestly. Who would make a great spin-off? I'm trying to, I just need a little moment to think, honestly. Actually, okay, I don't know if this would be considered a spin-off per se, but you know what would be very interesting? I would like to see a prequel of Encanto, like specifically to focus on Giulietta, Peppa, and Bruno. So like to go and answer a little bit of questions of like, how did they meet their love interest? What kind of problems that they had to go and face? And also, what is it that led Bruno to exile? Again, it sounds a little bit more like a prequel, but considering that technically the main characters of Encanto are the younger generation with Mirabel and some of the others as well, still it would count a bit as a spin-off, considering that it's going to be a story about the parents. So that would be one idea right there. But if I could suggest like maybe another spin-off idea, I honestly, let me try to think. Maybe like we could go also outside of Disney as well. But if there would be another one that would deserve to have a spin-off. Well, okay, maybe this is again still on Disney, and I know this is still pretty fresh, but it would be fun to see like oh god, okay, somehow I'm only thinking about prequel ideas, but how about like a prequel spin-off of Hoppers focusing on King George? Because like King George did, he did have his own little backstory that's like a little bit of like a Lion King tale where like he was in exile and then people ask him to come back. I would love to see that, like in a way make a Lion King spoof, but it's a prequel to Hoppers where we focus on the story on the rise of King George. Like that would be one idea right there. And of course, some people are already asking for a Tom Lizard movie. Oh, actually, a better Sandy Cheeks prequel. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, that is a given, but you know what? Actually, why don't we go and actually make like why don't we go and actually make spin-offs of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Like, because I know that like they're just continuing ahead with the series. They're having like, we got The Last Airbender, and then we got The Legend of Korra, and now they're going to do Seven Havens and stuff. But why don't we actually go and actually have like a spin-off series or a spin-off movie based on like some of the original characters? Like, one idea that just like popped up in my head, like, why don't we actually have like a spin-off of Toph? I mean, like, I'm sure many people would be down to see a Toph movie, or at least like a Toph spin-off series. That alone would be absolutely badass. And it could be like a sequel series, like we would see like what adventures of adult Toph would go and do. That honestly would actually be really awesome. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I have one more question. Okay, I guess we can have time for one more question. Let's go and hear it. Let's see now. Do you have your question prepared? Let's see. The canceled third live-action Smurfs film was going to be about the Smurfs time traveling back to 1878, and it was going to be about how Smurfs and Gargamel came into conflict with each other. What did you think about this? Okay, like, so I guess you could. Oh, so it's basically kind of like a Smurfs origin story. All right, like, yeah, I could see where you're going with this. Maybe sticking more to the roots of it. But I'm not going to lie, considering that it is a third live-action Smurfs film from Sony Pictures Animation prior to Spider-Verse, nah, I wouldn't be interested in it. Like, after those two live-action Smurfs movies, I don't care what idea you would have for a third, it ain't going to work out. I don't care. I wouldn't want it. I don't trust those people in making another Smurfs movie. I mean, like, honestly, maybe if it were like, maybe if it were like a sequel idea for Smurfs: The Lost Image, then maybe I would consider it. But if it were like another live action film like the 2011 and the 2013 movie, nah, I wouldn't want that. All right, and I think with that said, that should go and do it for this episode of What's in the Box. And may I say thank you all so much for joining me on this. This really was such a wonderful episode. And again, I would like to go and remind you all, if you guys would like to go and participate in What's in the Box for a future episode, and you want to send me a letter or a package, then all you have to do is send it to Matt Brunet or AniMat, P.O. Box 96514, Kirkland, RPO, Brunswick, Quebec, H9H5L4, Canada. And with all that said, I would like to say thank you all so much for listening. Well, not so much for listening. This is not, still a little bit in AniMat's crazy cartoon cast mode. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, see you later, dudes.